Hello and welcome to B&B. On this the little Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas Eve. We are of course once more opening the 2 advent calendars and seeing what we are getting. And then we are continuing on the house. Maybe we even finish the house today. If we do, then there will be no stream tomorrow. If we don't, then there will be a stream tomorrow. Who knows? But let's get down to it and start opening some advent calendars. If we manage to get to the end here of the stream, we might open a day ahead. Just so we can get the advent calendars. It is this was the advent calendar. There's a little bit of a slate. It looked like we got getting today. A little bit this way. You can get the. It came this way up, ups. Then it's now working once more. Maybe not do as I say I should. Yep. Maybe. Yeah. And we'll be staying there. We of course also have to fix this one, as we always have to. Because there are actually things constantly. I'm running 60 Hz. I am not running anything on 60 Hz. I am in a 50 Hz area. Oh, do you remember the pony we got yesterday? Here we have the pony in front of the slate. Then we probably tomorrow have a Santa Claus that is typical of what is in the last one. You can then open number page here. It is the Hogwarts Express at platform 9 3/4. What that is, what this looks for me. Have to go so I can see what they are doing. Something like this. And then yeah, and then I can a little bit of a complicated build, but it is not unusual when we are dealing with things in small scale or micro scale. This one is down into. It is always a little bit harder to build in. I prefer the micro scale, kind of like the minifigure scale. It is kind of more my preferred scale to build it. Typical feel like this scale here gets too small. It also means the things that we are building gets a little bit more abstract because, well, we don't have as much detail to work with as we get on the bigger sets. But here we have it, the Hogwarts Express at platform 9 3/4. Is it just me? Oh. Did the music just seem a little bit too low? That's a problem. I have been working from home today, so I have maybe gotten some music when I worked, so it has probably adjusted the sound of my music. That was the 2 advent calendars, so now we can get the house in here. That is where we left off last time. We can continue building up by building those 2 up here on either end. Then we need of 2s. Over in the surplus. That means that we are finished with things that only need small parts here. The ones that are still a little bit flimsy, which we are placing the next parts on top. I think we can probably assume that we actually get the house finished today. I think the rest is going to be going quite fast. If you want to hear my personal opinion about it, just oh, you get to see all my stream things here. All the things that's going on my desk. Put the locks in. Let's get them locked into place here. Also means this one is empty. And we need the extra part that has been lying on the table since we started this build. It needs to go on top here. Then we have to put some snow in the windowsill. But we are going towards the train, so it is this way. We have the tooth. And a plate. And we have those rounded parts here at the end. We'll do the same on the other end. So there. And there. And in the middle here. I can find it. What's that? And then we need to make a logo here. Take this one. We put the sticker on it. The last sticker. Yep, that is the sign. Then we have to take these. That is a little bit strange here. Let's place them in the tree in the middle here. Then we have the toy store. Like that. Then here, on the tubes, we kind of have these rounded plates, or halves, the quarter circle plates here. And we do the same on the other side here, over here. And two halves, the quarter circles. One quarter circle on top here. One quarter circle over here. Just press them down. We'll make a little decoration in the middle here. It needs to be turning upwards in the middle. Like this. And we can finish up by making a little bit of triangles on the top here. Need some more decorations. Yeah. And here, and a little bit over the windows. Then we need to put some red in the middle of them. And a blue bird on the end of the windowsill here. So like that. We have a blue bird on the windowsill to wake us up in the morning. And now we can continue on top. Shall we? From bottom. Here. And here. And then here and here. No, it looks kind of white on the cameras, but they are not white, I can tell you so much. They are the sandy colors. I want here, another one here. Put those four here, so we can kind of make the front. Like so. I think we just, that is something better suited for this one. You know, we can see the front here, then we can make kind of this nice decorations here on top. I think we are going to do it a little bit different than they say. In the way when you're building things. You have the first one. Kind of hard to see on the camera. Kind of a little bit on the flimsy side, if you ask me. Especially when I keep dropping things. Hope it is one of those I have a spare of. So I don't have to go on the floor and find it. But I don't think, I think it is just exactly the part we need that I managed to put on the floor. No. Hopefully not. Okay. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I made an error. That is the reason why it wasn't kind of looking right. I have to put these in the middle, of course. That is the reason why it didn't look right. So kind of looks like that. And then we can place the decoration parts here, the small triangles, and each of these with plates with the stud in the middle. Here we have that, and then we build kind of outwards on that one. Interesting. And this over here is where we have to train, so that is where we build in the most. Then we have kind of a gap of 4, and then we have the last part there. And then here. It's quite difficult to build when everything is in reverse from what you're building. Makes it a little bit more difficult to actually build when you're building kind of in reverse mode. You can see they cannot stay there by themselves, but that is why we have to take this one and put it down, so it kind of locks it in, and then we locked it in a little bit more with those angle pieces here. So now they are quite locked well into place. And then towards the bunny, we up here on the outside places one single white one. Continue on having a little bit of white down here, out here. It is probably to indicate a little bit of snow, some sort. Especially when we are then going to be doing this. Taking the long one, go this way, the short one going this way, with a single white single plate in the middle. Makes this kind of a nice big snow area on the top here. Just move it a little bit up as we are moving upwards. Can see I have bumped one of the triangles, snow hanging down from it. That is actually more better to do it on this one. So here, these two here, we place this one, and on the other one here, we kind of get that snow hanging down vibe. And we actually move this a little bit to the side and move the camera down, because now we are building a little Christmas tree. Here. And here. And then there. And then two green ones. Like one here. Like that. Do this with my mouse. And then we can build a little Christmas tree here. To have up in her living room. Always nice to have a Christmas tree in your living room. I have not taken my Christmas tree up this year. Actually, I have not decorated much this year. I usually decorate way more than I have done this year. Mostly because this year I don't have any lights up, and which is something I typical does, but due to kind of the energy costs at the moment, decided not to have it. Yeah, there was one side of the Christmas tree, then we make the other side of the Christmas tree here, decorating that. That. One there. That is empty. This one is empty. Two orange ones here. There. One there. Put the top on here, and then we make a star to place on top of the tree. Here we have the star. Yeah, can put it into the house here. And up, camera up once more here. And then we can. I can do it without looking. Yeah, the Christmas tree. And here we have the shop owner. And that was that build. So we have actually managed to finish the build. That means it is time for a little spoiler warning. If you do not like to see what is in the advent calendars for tomorrow, when I now are opening the two last doors in them, in the Harry Potter ones, I will say you have to turn away. But now we are opening the two last doors. Number 24. It is Neville with the sword of Gryffindor. And shall we guess on we get a Santa in the last one here? It is typical Santa. It is a Santa. It's a Santa with a carrot. A little bit strange, but for we to judge. Let's start off by building Neville with his sword. Here we have Neville Longbottom. Why is it always me? kind of a hero in his own right, if you ask me. And here we have the Sword of Gryffindor. So we can get it into his hand here. We have him. Actually, that is an. If you're kind of using minifigures for your role-playing games, this sword, see, that would actually be very good for kind of a medieval fantasy minifigure for a role-playing game. Here we have once more a Santa. I have I think actually I have way more Santas living in my city almost than I have people, so I guess it is not hard for him to deliver gifts to on presents to the children in my little Lego city, because it's almost, I think I have now 6 Santas. I have to turn the beer the right way around. I think I have 6 Santas now, roaming a city that actually only have one house with children in them. So maybe a little bit extreme. I think I will try to actually make some my own creations, apartment buildings next year to in that style of like the shops we have gotten this year, just to add to my collection in my little city. But here we have Mr. Claus himself. Right. Thank you so much for joining me today. And from this last stream before Christmas Eve, I hope you have a very good Christmas, and if you are not able to join me at the New Year's stream, I will also wish you a Happy New Year. And also remember, just keep building with all those bricks you get at Christmas. Bye!